Excuse me. Right, so my name's Lucy Robinson, and I set up a charity 3 years ago because I wanted a world where people with a spinal cord injury, regardless of where they came from or their resources, could live a happy, healthy and fulfilled life. To start off with that then, so I'll explain a bit about spinal cord injury. So your spinal cord is a messageway system. So your brain sends a message to your foot saying move, and your foot moves. And then if you step on a pin, your foot then sends a message to your brain saying ouch. Now, when you've got a spinal cord injury, there's a blockage in the system. So my brain still sends a message to my foot saying move, but it just doesn't move. And if somebody steps on my toe, my foot still sends a message to my brain, but my brain just doesn't get it. So other than that, my condition's fairly stable. So I can't feel or can't move, but I'm happy and healthy, and I've got a few luxuries, but there's nothing incredibly expensive, medical equipment or medicine keeping me alive. It's just sitting down. With that in mind, I'd like you to guess my life expectancy. So, my life expectancy is 82. It's the average for a female in the UK. Now, if I was born in a developing country, my life expectancy post-injury would be 2 to 3 years. Now, that I have accident at 18, so that's a life expectancy discrepancy of 62 years. Now, when there's no medical equipment or medical, nothing fancy keeping me alive, that's crazy. So what is keeping me alive is knowing that my injury is manageable and knowing how to manage my injury. That's it, really. So, to do that, so we wanted to change something about the world, so we set up training in Bangladesh where we are training people in 3 things. So we're teaching spinal cord injured people and their family healthcare. So we're teaching them how to stay alive. Then we're teaching them manual handling. So that's community reintegration. So that's getting out of bed, getting down a road, getting in and out of a car. But we're also teaching their family how to help them without hurting themselves. So we're not getting to lift heavy people and things like that. And the third part of our training, which is the most important, is empowerment. So that's disability rights, promoting independence, that's making them feel like normal people that can reintegrate with society and, still be mums, still be husbands, run a shop, be a taxi driver, whatever it is that they want to do. So, we've been running training in Bangladesh. We've run 5 courses, have trained 88 people and 6 trainers. Now, we're all about sustainability. So all the training that happens in Bangladesh is now completely organised by the spinal unit in Bangladesh. It's also 50% funded by the spinal unit. And all the training happens with Bangladeshi trainers. So, what's next? So I'm here because I need to put in the final part of making this really work. So I need to teach the spinal unit how to train trainers. Because the 6 trainers that I've trained they are people with spinal cord injuries and their families, a family member anyway, so life gets in the way of stuff. So they're going to go off and do different people. We need a constant supply of trainers because the people training have to be the shopkeepers and the farmers and the housewives, because then you meet people in the same situation and you go, oh wow, well if you're a housewife then I can still be a mum and I can still, run a household, or I can still be the breadwinner in the family and, bring home an income and be a positive member of Bangladeshi spinal cord injury society. And so that might take 2 goes, and I'm prepared for that. But once that has happened, we should have a fully functioning patient education service in Bangladesh. Bingo, we've done it. So that's the plan. So because I've done this quite quickly, I've now got a slide that shows 2 people that I trained when I first went to Bangladesh. So this is Qaida and his nephew Udal. Now this is kind of a typical situation perhaps. This is somebody who is totally reliant on somebody at the moment for all their healthcare needs and getting dressed in the morning and feeding or whatever. And so this training has done two things. It's allowed Qaida to be more independent and understand that he can still run a shop and he can, look after himself without, all this help from Udal. But it also means Udal can go back to school and he can have a normal childhood and play cricket and stuff. And that's it.